Have you ever found yourself posting on Instagram day after day, but not getting any real traction or engagement? If so, I want you to comment down below, yes or no, if you're having an issue on Instagram, and stay tuned because in this video, we're gonna go over the ways that you can increase that engagement on your Instagram account. What's up guys, Taylor Chitster here, teaching you how to build profitable online businesses. Now, before I get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get more content on how to grow your engagement on Instagram. Now, going into tip number one, it's first important to understand what types of content gets the most engagement. So it's very simple. Typically, it's gonna be something that's funny, right? It's gonna be something that is sexual or showing a body, something of that nature, or it's gonna be something controversial. So if you notice and you look at some of the bigger Instagram accounts that get a lot of engagement, it's usually meme-based or comedy-based, right? You'll see a bodybuilder or IFBB pro or bikini girl who gets a lot of engagement because they post sexual type pictures, or you're gonna find something very controversial. So if I say Barack Obama or Donald Trump, everyone's got an opinion whether they hate him or they love him. You don't really find people who are neutral or in the middle. So tip number one is to pick one of those three types of content, or if you don't understand, it just won't get as much engagement. Some of the stuff I post on my channel, I don't post to get maximum engagement, I post to get the right types of buyers. You gotta understand the difference. Getting leads or eyeballs is good, but sometimes you can go so far in that direction that they end up not being ideal buyers. You wanna make sure that, yes, you increase that engagement, but also make sure if you're trying to build a real business, that you make it so that it also brings in that right type of buyer. Tip number two is going to be to run shout outs. Now, why do I say this? When you are building an account and you're trying to do it organically, at the end of the day, the only people who can see that account are your current followers. So it would make sense if you're trying to increase engagement and grow your channel, that if you can run a shout out on another page that pushes more people to your page as you post content, if you can time it, you'll get more engagement and that will get into more algorithms, maybe the explore page, and then more people will find you. So the second tip is to use shout outs, push traffic to your page, try to post simultaneously so that you can increase engagement on your posts. Now, before I go into step number three, make sure if you haven't yet, you give it a thumbs up so more people can get this content that need to grow their Instagrams. Now, the third and final tip would be to ask a question or something to get the audience involved. So if you ask a question, you say comment down below, something of that nature that gets more people to engage. Obviously, asking people to engage will typically get that type of response. So do a type of post where you're either asking a question, you're asking them to comment down below, tell them their opinion, hey, like if you do this, comment if you do that, something that increases engagement simply by asking for it. That's one of the most obvious ways. So just to summarize this, first and foremost, make sure that if you want maximum engagement, it's around comedy, satire, something controversial, or it's gonna be something sexual, body type images are always going to drive the most traffic. Second thing is to do shout out, drive traffic to your page, try to post simultaneously so that you can get more engagement and get into other algorithms and the explore page. And then third and finally, make sure that you ask for engagement or a question by telling the audience to comment down below. So guys, that's how I would increase my Instagram engagement, and that's what I do. Take it or leave it. Hope that helps you guys. Make sure, again, if you haven't subscribed, to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified when all my videos come out. And as always, I will see you in the next video.